Hi, welcome to General Biology again. Here you see my introduction video. Not very professional, but I'm a work in progress. But I wanted to take you to our course in Moodle, and as far as the welcome module, there's information about the class and my contact information. There is a course syllabus, including the schedule that you should read through. Um, the very first thing that you need to get done is the enrollment verification quiz. And if you do not have it completed by December the 3rd, which is Thursday, you will be dropped from the course. So it's real important that you complete it. It's very easy, 15-minute quiz. And then you have information here kind of about the campus and different services that we have on the campus. Even though a lot of those services are remote at this point, there is a statement about COVID-19. And then we'll go to the next module real quick, important course information. And the main thing is, if you would please, this is not a requirement or a grade, but if you'll just click on this and either consent or not consent. If you don't do this within the first 2 days, it doesn't even matter. So if you would go ahead and click on this research consent form, it just helps the Lumen Waymaker software, the app, people who control that app, to make it better. So it's really helpful if you allow your information to be part of their research. It's not any of your personal information. It's just about how you do with their study guides and things like that. You definitely need to read this, the Waymaker access code information, but I am going to show you. You can either purchase the access code from the bookstore, or when you take your first quiz, the very first quiz in this class, it would be the quiz for Introduction to Biology for that chapter or unit. You will either enter the access code you've already purchased, or you will use your credit card to purchase an access code. Or another thing that you can do is get temporary access, I believe, for a few days if you can't afford to pay the $25 today. But you will need to do that very quickly because that's the only way you can access your quizzes, which are part of your grade. There is a lab supply list. It may be easier for you to just, each week I will post a video demonstrating the labs, and you can refer to the lab supply list, but then make sure you watch the videos that I post of the lab demonstrations, because a lot of times I'll give you alternatives. I designed these labs so that most of the materials are at your house, so that you don't have to go out and purchase very much anyway. There are a few things. There's just no way most of you keep, for our very first lab that we do, you're going to need a head of purple cabbage. And most people don't keep that at their house. So that is one thing that you will need for our very first lab. But I think you can probably find most of the rest of the materials at your home. Now, the rest of this page, I believe, is just, it's not published to you. Yeah, it's just information from me that I keep on my page. There is a section, Open Discussion Forum. I want to click on that module, because all that is going to be, again, some information that you don't need down here, but you won't see that. But it's just going to have announcements on it. And this is where you can communicate through discussion with myself, with your classmates, and it's open so everyone can see it. And that it's there for you to be able to have some access to there are 13 members of this class, and it's there so that we can all communicate with each other. Um, of course, you can communicate privately with me through email, but if you want it to be shared with the rest of the class, then just put it on announcements. Okay, so the announcements is just an open forum for communication with this class. Now, the modules are then set up by weeks. The first week, which is this week, and starting today, which is Tuesday, December the 1st through the 4th, it includes assignments for chapters 1, 2, and 3. Now, these are not graded, but in order for you to do well on the homework and the quizzes, I strongly suggest that you review the slides and the study plan for each chapter before you begin the assignments that are graded. Now, these are going to be not only graded, but used to calculate your attendance. If you do not complete your assignments by the due date, you will be counted absent for that particular week. So for this week, you have a Chapter 1 homework, a Chapter 1 quiz, a Chapter 2 homework, a Chapter 2 quiz, Chapter 3 homework, Chapter 3 quiz. Each of these have 20 questions, multiple choice, three choices each for the most part, and you have 2 attempts on each of these. So, and I'm 30 minutes for each attempt. So you can also go back and study these before your exams. Then you have a scientific method lab, which is a virtual lab, and I gave you a little extra time on that. It's not due till December 7th, which is Monday. And you have a lab assignment, acids and bases, which is an at-home, hands-on kitchen lab. You don't have to do it in your kitchen, but it's helpful to have a sink nearby and a stove. So that is also due on December 7th, and you will get a video demonstration of that lab probably today. I have a partner that's going to be helping me make videos this semester, and her name is, well, I'll just let her introduce herself this afternoon. Okay, so now, this is important. You must take the Chapter 1 quiz in order to enter your access code. So here we go. Read the slides, do the study plan. The study plan is actually your textbook. This is going to include your textbook along with, it's an e-text, so it will have questions. It will have, as far as questions to help you know if you have mastered the material. It kind of tests you a little bit all along the way while you're reading through that unit, Introduction to Biology, and it will also have videos and animations and things like that. So it's more of a instead of like a hard copy paper textbook, it does have some online tutorial type materials. So you have your Chapter 1 homework. You would just click on that and complete it. Again, it's multiple choice. And then this is your quiz. So what you would do, you would click on that. And then this is not what you would see. What you would see is the quiz, and it would not allow you to start the quiz until you enter your access code. Okay? So this is what you do. If you haven't purchased an access code, you can click on this quiz, Chapter 1 quiz, Introduction to Biology. You can click on it and it will prompt you to purchase an access code with your credit card, or again, you can purchase the access code from the campus bookstore. All right, this is your scientific method virtual lab, and then this is the introduction. This is Chapter 2 information for Chemistry of Life. This is Chapter 2 lab, which is the acid and base lab. And this is the information for Chapter 3. So that's your entire week, and that's a lot of work, but it is doable. This is the end of this particular video. I'm now going to make a video that shows you how I would like for you to do your labs and turn in your labs.